From the time it was made known that plans were afoot to rename the Ogle International Airport to the Eugene F. Correia International Airport, controversy surrounding the suggested name change began to brew. Nightly News understands that most of the operators out of the Ogle Airport were not pleased with the change, since they felt, among other things, that the change would bring unfair competition. CEO of Roraima Airways, Captain Jerry Guyana, had called for the records to prove Eugene F. Correia's distinguished service to Guyana that warrants renaming the country's second international airport after him. Michael Correia Jr., who is the chairman of the board of Ogle International Airport, started out by seeking to do what he calls setting the records straight. Correia said that no member of his family in any way had requested of the president to change the airport's name, but felt proud that despite the objections and legal challenges, President GRANGER insisted that the name change be made. He said Roraima Airways and others who have contributed little or nothing to the airport's development are cashing in on investments made in the airport.
Roraima Airways, to use as an example, has recently expanded its building and its fleet of aircraft with a reported investment of $2.5 million US. But what has Roraima Airways contributed to the investment of this airport? The total private investment of Roraima Airways in this airport is $83,000 US, or 2.2% of the total equity in the airport.
The airport was privatized some 15 years ago, and according to Correia, who is the president of the Aircraft Owners Association of Guyana, while Guyana purports to be a major player in the development of the Ogle Airport, he never was.
His investment in OEI is a shadow of all his other investment. He complains, in spite of his small shareholding, that he's not a member of the board. Well, let me tell you the truth. When he was a director of the board, the minutes will show he rarely attended meetings and had little to do with the planning and development of the airport.
We tried to contact Guyana, but was informed he would not be available until weekend. Minister of Public Infrastructure David Patterson said that the former pilot was a son of the soil whose record all should be proud of.
Over the past several months, and particularly within the past few weeks, there has been tension surrounding the name change of the Ogle International Airport to the Eugene F. Correia International Airport. The arguments on both sides have some merit, and each person on either side holds strong convictions.
According to President David GRANGER, Correia was a nationalist, a born Bostonian.
He was elected as a Member of Parliament in October 1961 and re-elected in December 1964, remaining a Member of Parliament until he died in January 1973. And in his ministry, Eugene Correia was first appointed Minister of Communications on the 31st of December 1964, a post he held until October 1968.
Correia then served as Minister of Works and Hydraulics and then became Minister of Communities with responsibility for the aviation sector. Shortly after he died in 1973, Correia was bestowed a posthumous Golden Arrow of Achievement Award. It was also highlighted that a review of Guyana's aviation laws is necessary. The operators were urged to put aside their differences for the greater good of the sector. Handel Duncan, GP Nightly News.